undoubtedly a big win at Castleford last Sunday, and this has given them just the impetus they need to go for the Premiership. The club is still recovering from the shock of the resignation of the coach, Doug Lawton, with Harry Dawson and Colin Tyrer assuming joint responsibility until the end of the season. A new name on the Widnes team sheet this season is Ralph Linton, signed from the local Fords Rugby Union club 2 years ago. He's 22 years old and scored 2 tries on his first senior appearance at Castleford. Hull swept to the top of the championship table with a resounding win over Wigan in midweek, and they're now favourites for both Cup and League. But, and here's the question mark, will they have their minds today on next Saturday's Cup semi-final with Castleford? The strength of the Hull squad has Arthur Bunting picking from 18 this afternoon, and Tony Dean comes in at number 7 to fight for a place after watching Kevin Harkin score 2 brilliant tries against Wigan. There are the 2 caretaker coaches until the end of the season for Widnes. On the left, Colin Tyrer, the former Wigan fullback, and Harry Dawson, first a player, now a coach in a long career at Widnes. Referee Ronnie Moore from Wakefield in his last season before compulsory retirement. Andy Gregory kicks off for Widnes. Widnes in white jerseys, Hull in black and white hoops, normal colours. That's Skerrett. In the match at the Boulevard in September, Hull won by 13 points to 4. Wildman is acting halfback. Stone coming up to the halfway line. Wildman to Dean. Dean, little grubber kick, and it bounced outside the touchline. An alert touch. Tony Dean just miscuing, fastening his pants up. Perhaps that's what was wrong. Dean to put the ball in, and again it's a Widnes heel. It's Gregory to Myler. Burke in the line. Oh, nice pass! Widnes in full flight. This is Lydon. Basnett going for the corner himself. Basnett to Lydon. Didn't get it the first time. One tackle wasted there, but still Widnes close to the line, about 10 yards out. Adams to Hogan. Short one to Prescott. Acting halfback, Elwell. Hogan waiting for it. To Gregory. Myler running well. Oh, to the wingman. This could be a try for Linton. He's inside. And caught. Held on his back. No try. No try. The mime from referee Ronnie Moore.
Fine play by number 6, Tony Myler here. That long pass, searching and finding Ralph Linton. Now watch for the double movement. That tackle is complete at that point. Number 2, Ralph Linton, throws himself over the line. James Lulawai looks for the penalty, number 4, and he gets it.
Dean, topless Crooks. Well, they've had a long spell on defence in these opening minutes. Stone, Norton, Rose. Oh, lovely transfer. Lulawai, but it's forward. Marginally forward, the transfer to Lulawai. But both these sides indicating that going to try and play open rugby this afternoon. Again, it's Widnes ball. They've had 3 successful strikes. Tony Myler going, good pass, in goes Lydon. Lovely break by Myler. The finish by Lydon.
A try for young Great Britain here. There's number 6, Tony Myler, timing his pass beautifully as he rides that tackle. Young Joe Lydon up in support. And over with not a defender in sight.
Shaved the upright. Mick Burke. Hull have made a heel at last. Norton to Topless. Kemble, Luluai. Good running. Luluai, Norton, Dean, Crooks. Beautiful ball to Rhodes. Good handling. Evans, O'Hara, and a superb tackle by Burke. Good rugby. Still it keeps going. Wildman to Dean, to Stone. Draws a man, back to Rose. Oh, but strong following here this afternoon. As always, away from home. Norton, Crooks, Luluai. Couldn't get it out. But Hull storming back now, trailing 3-0. Dean, Norton. Gets it out. Skerritt, Dean. Wildman's over. A beautiful try. Wildman the scorer.
Watch for this brilliant pass out of the tackle by number 13, Steve Norton. How he gets it away, I don't know. Trevor Skerritt in support, and the finish supplied by Tony Dean and Ronnie Wildman. A superb try, rugby league football at its very best.
A successful kick would put Hull in the lead. No, he's missed it. Well, Lee Crooks and Paul Prendeville between them missed a lot of kicks against Wigan on Tuesday night when he won successful kick against 7 tries. Elwell. Adams is acting half-back. Hogan. Elwell, O'Neill. Forwards powering in, open up the defence. Hogan quickly to Whitfield. A strong forward assault this, getting near the Hull posts. Hogan again, looking to pass to Whitfield. Just 5 yards to go on the 6th tackle. Now will they move it wide this time? Elwell. No, Hogan. Tank the other way. Prescott, but he's run into trouble. Well, not the most imaginative of things Eric Prescott could have done. Just ran straight into the tackles. A vital scrum to win, just 10 yards from the Hull line. Good push on, and yes, Gregory has it, but penalty. Tony Dean quickly caught. Good inside pass. Linton this time is over. The inside pass. Beautiful effort by Gregory, and Linton is in.
The cheekiness of this Great Britain number 7, Andy Gregory. Watch him. He plays that ball immediately. A lovely reverse pass there to Ralph Linton, who's in almost an upload. Superb quick thinking by young Andy Gregory.
Burke missed it. So 3 tries between the sides, but no goals as yet. Widnes 6, Hull 3. Whitfield. Hogan straightening it up. Elwell acting halfback. Gregory. Oh, that was asking for interception. Can Topless make the most of it? Yes, Topless is in. Oh, a mistake by Andy Gregory there. Made a gift for Topless, and he gobbles them up.
Some you win, some you lose, and this is one Andy loses. Straight into David Topless's hands. He wrong foots Mike Burke, and over for a really gift try close to the post.
Lee Crooks kicks the goal, the first goal kicked in the game, and puts Hull in the lead at 6-8. And David Topless's try makes him only the second non-wing three-quarter to score 100 tries in rugby league. Skerritt. Dean. Rose. And that pass knocked down, but that's a knock-on. Eric Hughes won't be allowed to run away for the try. It's a penalty to Hull. Prendeville into touch. We've had 20 minutes of all-action play. Widnes 6, Hull 8. 4 tries already. Dean. Topless. Luluai. Topless. Splendidly entertaining match, and that'll be a penalty. Penalty to Hull. Elwell being spoken to. Putting knees in. Wildman. Skerritt on the drive. Wildman. Stone. Good strong burst by Stone. That gift try to Topless has really put Hull's tails up. An intricate move. It's Lee Crooks who comes on the burst. Stone to Norton. Topless. Oh, look at that! He was brought down, and no, it's no penalty.
David Topless, number 6 in possession, a clever little kick. Number 12, Eric Prescott with the charge. Referee Moore decides that that was going for the ball, and therefore it's a drop out under the post. No penalty.
Gregory to Burke. Adams. That's Lydon kicking ahead. Oh, good kick. He couldn't make this. Kemble's after it. Kemble get there first and pouches it. But a good break by Lydon. Prendeville. Crooks trying the one-handed pass, smothered by Tony Myler. Prendeville to Norton. Wildman. Stone. Evans is away! Evans still running, he's waiting for someone to come. And it's Basnett who comes inside and takes him. O'Hara. Well, what thrilling stuff from these sides. A cracking game. Gregory feeds. Dean has it. Just on the 25, just over the 25. Quickly played. Topless to Rose. Dean and Huller moving quickly into position and playing the ball quickly and backing up. Looks as if the lessons of that Australian tour are being learned at last. This is Rose. Well, looking for a third try. There's Dean. Skerritt. Trevor Skerritt looking to pass the ball. Nobody quite with him. One more tackle, but close to the post. Norton again. Oh, what a lovely long pass. Yes, a walk-in for O'Hara. The final pass for Brooks. Beautiful rugby. Dane O'Hara. His 10th try of the season.
Watch for this brilliant piece of play by Steve Norton. Number 13 on the ball, receives it from Charleston, a long pass to Lee Crooks, who does well to work Dane O'Hara in unopposed in the corner.
It's short, so it's not a goal kicker's afternoon, but we've had 5 wonderful tries. Dean, Topless. Topless, what a pass to Luluai! A beautiful pass by Topless to Luluai, but he slipped. Prendeville, it's keeping going. Dean, Norton, Topless, no, he held on to it. But Hull moving up so fast. Dean, Crooks, wanted to pass the ball. Dean, Hull's passing just that bit sharper than Widnes at the moment and more intricate. But that one to Topless didn't fool Whitfield and O'Neill. Wildman to Stone, Wildman again, Norton quickly, Rose the dummy to Norton. Still going Norton, looking to get a one-handed pass out. Felt the draft of Eric Prescott too. But really Hull showing why they are top of the championship table at the moment and favourites for the cup. They're moving that ball about with the speed of lightning. They just won't die with the ball. Dean has it to Topless. A lovely move between Topless and Dean, and back to Dean. So many reverse passes. Luluai, first one way, then the other. Prendeville is acting half-back. Prendeville to Dean, to Crooks. Well, a try before half-time for Hull would give Widnes an awful lot to do in the second half. Wildman, Dean, Stone, there again, the quick return. Paul Rose to Luluai, what a good cover tackle by Lydon, crashed him down. Really splendid rugby, with Lydon's tackle as important as the football which preceded it. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if there's an ovation all round the ground when these two go off at half-time. They've given us nearly 40 minutes of splendid entertainment. The push on, Dean ferreting for it, has it too. Gets it out. There's the hooter. What a magnificent first half. But it's still going on, and an attempted drop goal. And that is it finally. The ball dead. Tremendous stuff. Hull leading 11 points to 6. Widnes have made a switch. David Hume has come on for Gregory. It's first half summary from David Oxley.
Well, First Division Rugby League at its very best, and we'd love to see it every week. Hull have clearly not come here with this Saturday's Challenge Cup semi-final on their minds. That's not the way of Arthur Bunting and his boys. They've come here to play football and to take 2 more points on their march to the championship. We've seen all the skills of Steve Norton, Dave Topless and Tony Dean, and the likes of Trevor Skerritt and Paul Rose have supported them brilliantly. Widnes have contributed plenty of good football themselves, most of it revolving around Andy Gregory, such a good player when he doesn't allow himself to be niggled into indiscretion. They've had a lot of tackling to do on this big Hull pack, and that may begin to tell, but we've seen many times before, you can never write the gimmicks off. What a second half in prospect.
And this is Hogan trying to get it out, but Prescott was hustled as the ball came to him. So it's Hull and Hume, who's on for Gregory, who's obviously feeling his injury, already having a little altercation with Dean. Is Rose. And Prescott is already making his presence felt, and I think Prescott might well be penalised for that tackle on Rose.
Paul Rose in possession of driving hard, and there's the uppercut from the fair-haired Eric Prescott there. A clear case of a penalty awarded by Mr. Moore.
Lee Crooks, whose tally stands at 9 tries, 89 place goals and 3 drop goals so far this season, taking the kick. He's had a bad week with kicks, of course. A bad night on Tuesday against Wigan, and hasn't done particularly well today, only 1 goal. But a right-footed kick. Swerving in towards the post. Looks better. Yes, 2 more points to Hull. Lee Crooks. stretches the score to Widnes 6, Hull 13. Stone to Norton, to Wildman. Dean, Prendeville, what intricate passing. Prendeville, the last tackle 5 yards from the line. Dean, the short one, Skerritt going for the line, can't get it out. Well, that certainly was a full frontal assault by Hull. They're much sharper than Widnes at the moment. And lassoing Widnes with their tackles and making ground every time they have the ball. Again they have it. Norton, what a good short ball, and Topless struggles over. A typical well-worked move from the base of the scrum. Perfect understanding between Dean, Norton and Topless, the scorer.
Good scrum possession and how to use it. Watch how Steve Norton, number 13, holds this ball to the last second. And Dave Topless's momentum is enough to carry him over for a very cleverly worked try close to the scrum.
Yes, Widnes 6, Hull 18. No wonder that the large Hull contingent are already beginning to chant champions. Dean, Norton, Topless, Crooks. A slip there, Lydon's after it. What a good pickup! What a good pickup by Lydon! And what a good ankle tack by O'Hara. Still Widnes move, Basnett. Widnes looking for a big overlap now, if they can move it fast enough. O'Neill to Adams, a long one, yes! Prescott to Myler, Myler's gone inside. Hughes tackled on the line. It was a forward pass.
Watch this brilliant pickup by number 4, Joe Lydon, and the equally brilliant try-saving ankle tap by number 2, Dane O'Hara.
And while we were watching that, a very disconsolate David Hume has been replaced again by Andy Gregory. Well, Gregory, the other way from Adams. Myler getting it out to Lydon. O'Neill. Elwell, Hogan going for the post himself, going towards the ball. What a try by Brian Hogan! What a skipper's try!
Well, it had to come, didn't it? Tremendous pressure from Widnes here. Hull so far tackling well, but watch the 16 stones of Brian Hogan, number 8. All guts and determination, a try under the post, and Widnes back in the game.
Brian Hogan, who took over from Mick Adams as captain. The goal kicked by Joe Lydon. Elwell. Gregory. Off goes Gregory. That's what he's brought back for. And got it out to Linton. Well picked up by Hughes. It's still going. Touch judges on. There'll be a penalty. Wildman's going to be spoken to. Both touch judges are on, in fact. And he's off. It looks to me as if Wildman goes off. Ronnie Wildman, the hooker, and it looks like a dismissal. No fingers in the air to indicate sin bin. Well, Ronnie Wildman's certainly going. He won't be coming back. Widnes in possession. Hogan. That's really opened it up. Penalty to Widnes for forcing the ball. Now, if they kick this, they'll just be one score behind at 13-18. It's a tactical decision, but I suggest they kick it. If he lands this, they're just 5 points behind, which is a try and a goal, one score. a finish we'll be in for if Lydon lands this. It's not the hardest of kicks, it's a pressure kick, but it's eminently kickable. 20 yards, almost straight. Yes, the fat's in the fire. And the crowd loving it, lifting their side. Dean to Stone. Oh, whistle in the crowd that was. Rather upset the players. Stone. Dean. Drop goal. Always an expert at the drop goal, Tony Dean.
Number 7, there he is in the picture, the wily Tony Dean. As this ball is played back, just slots over the goal, nudging Hull further ahead and meaning Widnes have got to score 3 times now.
Tony Dean is hobbling off. Terry Day ready to go on. Hogan. Prescott. Burke. Good running by Widnes and a kick out by Myler. He got his foot to it, he could score, yes! Myler's in! Now, if this goal is kicked, Widnes are only 1 point behind.
Brian Hogan getting this ball away beautifully again. Mick Burke in support, taking the tackle, and the kick on by number 6, Tony Myler, controlling it well close to the line and going over for a very important try in the closing minutes of this game.
Here's Lydon, a really vital kick. Yes, 1 point in it. 18-19. What a finish. Widnes must get to the other end. The least they've got to go for the drop goal. Tony Myler, and that's a penalty. That could kill it. That was a penalty, crossing, a form of obstruction, as Tony Myler held the ball. A colleague shot in front of him, and Crooks will kick for goal.
Now, were the Hull tacklers impeded by this move from Tony Myler here? The run by Fred Whitfield clearly took 2 tacklers out of the contention, and although Eric Hughes was clear, referee Moore right on the spot gives the penalty.
One of those dramatic moments that turn a game. If Tony Myler had got his pass away, Widnes were in full flight for the line, but it's certainly a clear case of crossing. And here's Lee Crooks doing 2 things, using up valuable seconds and looking for the goal that will make it 21-18. About 15 seconds of normal time remaining. Crooks. Yes, that's probably finished it. There might be a few seconds to add, but that's given Hull a breathing space. 21-18. There, no time for Widnes to come back. And the match being decided in the closing seconds by one dramatic incident. Widnes 18, Hull 21, on course for the championship.
What a game. A match to remember for a very, very long time indeed. And it certainly left David Oxley catching his breath.
Superb game of rugby league football. All I can say, Keith, after that display, Arthur Bunting's got big problems. I mean, who does he leave out? So many riches in this great Hull side, and a performance which, for the greater part, had champions written all over it.
Who would you pick out in a very, very good team?
I think Steve Norton reminded us once again what a brilliant footballer he is. David Topless, the general at almost every move, and Tony Dean with his wiles, a box of tricks right from the word go. But Hull also had a tremendous tackling stint to do. And I thought Charlie Stone was magnificent as always, he never stopped. And Trevor Skerritt had a towering game in every respect.
Did you think that the sending off of Ron Wildman influenced the late revival by Widnes?
Oh, undoubtedly. Hull were cruising really by that stage, weren't they, at 18-6. And losing a player to a side like Widnes, who have got enough good footballers in their side to exploit a situation like that, must have been crucial. It takes two sides to make a game such as we had this afternoon, and all credit to Widnes. They never really matched Hull for fluency of handling, and their support play was never quite as good. But certainly there were signs that the side here is beginning to find the form which made them such a formidable team over the last decade.
Who would you pick out in the Widnes side then?
I thought Joe Lydon again showed his youthful promise. And an unsung hero for me was Fred Whitfield, a forward who served a long apprenticeship here at Norton Park, and I thought got through a mound of work, both in attack and defence.
David Oxley. Well, Hull manager Arthur Bunting was naturally delighted, but at first a bit concerned.
Yeah, it should never have got to that situation. We do that a great deal. We've done it on numerous occasions throughout the season. When we should take a team to the cleaners, we let them come back in the game. I suppose it's good for the crowd, but it's not good for the ticket, I think.
Realistically, do you think now you're on course for the championship?
Well, yes, I think we're in the driving seat. We've got the top spot, and the way that we're playing right now, I think we'll take a lot of beating, and if we can maintain the standard that we're playing at now, I think we can take the championship here.
Well, a look at the top of the table shows just why Arthur Bunting is so confident. Hull are a point clear with a game in hand over their great rivals from across the city. And in reality, Hull will have to slip up twice before the end of the season to allow one of the chasing teams to sneak in. And here are the remaining fixtures for the 5 clubs which are still in contention. Hull meet Castleford on Easter Monday in a rehearsal for their cup semi-final. And they then take on Hull KR in what looks like the most difficult game of their run-in. Hull can finish with a maximum of 49 points. Anything less than victory for Rovers